Hello everybody, welcome to Writing for Today. We are learning about imaginative texts. Our learning intention is we are learning to write an imaginative setting description. By the end of this lesson, your success criteria is I can expand my description by writing about what you can feel, see, hear, and smell. And I can edit my work using cups. That's really important to do when you finish your work. Go back and read it through. Let's get on with our learning for today. What is imaginative writing? Imaginative writing is when we write about something that is fiction. That means it's made up and it's not real. You can be as creative as you like when you write an imaginative text. That is what is so fun about it. I wonder if you have read one of these books that you can see here. Maybe you read it this year, maybe you read it last year, maybe you read it at home. Imaginative writing is so much fun. Today we are going to be writing a setting description. Now let's remind ourselves what a setting description is. A setting description is when we describe a place and we talk about the time the story is happening. So remember, we need to talk about what you might see, hear, smell, and feel there in that place. You might remember seeing these pictures here last time we did an activity like this. Here is an example from our last setting description. Underwater scene, and then the date is there written at the top. In the dark blue ocean sits two huge blue octopuses on old brown couches. They are surrounded by wobbly tables and lamps. There are lots of different fish all around them. Now see, that tells you what you can see at that place. The ocean bubbles and whirls as the waves crash to the shore. I hear the whoosh of the fish swim past. It's telling you what you can hear there if you were in that place. The sea smells of seaweed and is cold and damp. I can taste the salt in the water. This person has described what they can smell and what they can feel in that last paragraph. And then they've gone back and they have checked with cups. For our writing today, I want you to imagine you are sitting at the top of a slide. It could be any one of these slides in these pictures. Slides are so much fun. You get such a whoosh of excitement as you're going down. So I want you to imagine the slide you're sitting on. Close your eyes and think about how it feels when you're sitting at the top. Then suddenly you slide down and thump! You are taken somewhere else. It is a magical slide. I wonder where you ended up. Maybe you have gone back in time and there are dinosaurs all around. Maybe you've transported to a place where there is a magical castle. Maybe you're taken to a fun fair. Maybe you are shrunk down into a teeny tiny little person. Maybe you end up in one of your favourite TV shows like Bluey. It's up to you. You can think about where you would like to be. It doesn't have to be one of these examples. You can be as creative as you like. So you're going to need to choose where you end up when you hit the bottom of the slide. Once you have done that, then you need to brainstorm your ideas. It helps you to organise your thoughts and get them out easier. So I have got a planning page here. I have thought about my setting and I have decided that for me, in my writing, I'm going to write about being shrunk down into a teeny tiny person. So I've written that in the middle of my planning sheet. And then I have thought about what I can see, smell, feel, and hear in that place. And these are just my ideas. This is my planning, my brainstorming. This is not the full sentences part. This is just organising my thoughts. I've got a heading at the top, the magic slide, and the date. It was a warm afternoon and I couldn't wait to slide down the enormous winding slide at Hilltop Park. Whoosh! When I hit the ground, something changed. All right, I'm going to start by talking about what I can see. I have chosen the setting of being transported into a teeny tiny little person in the bottom of the garden. So I'm going to start my writing. I looked around and saw huge. I'm using some adjectives. Huge green stalks surrounding me. Okay. I jumped up as I noticed a large, some more adjectives, a large black ant scurry past. All right, so I've talked a little bit about what I can see. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about what I can smell. And this is what my writing looks like when I'm done. I'll read to you the other part that I didn't in the video. There was a strong smell of dirt and freshly cut grass that reminded me of my dad mowing the lawn. I was scared and reached down to feel what was beneath me. The dirt was cold and damp. Suddenly, I heard a loud squawking sound and a bird appeared beside me to snatch a long orange worm from the ground. And once I finished, I went back and I thought about my cups. Capital letters. Do I have them all? Yes, I do. Understanding. Does it all make sense? I read my sentences just to check. Punctuation. Do I have full stops? Oh, I've even got an exclamation mark in there. And then spelling. If I'm not sure about a word, I'm circling it so that my teacher knows I've had to think about it and I'm not too sure. In my writing here, I've got lots of paragraphs, lots of detail, adjectives, and I've expanded on my ideas using conjunctions like and. This is what your writing is going to look like.